Yo, I'm going to continue the intuition segment, and I'm going to, because our intuition is our opening of awareness and how we receive incoming messages from the higher power and forces. And like I said, there's so many layers and depth to it. I just don't believe that all this beauty that nature holds and earth holds and all these resources out here, and like I said, all of these creations one person could not have done all of this depth and layers and hidden mysteries. There's no way that one creator did it all. There's many, many, many creators and forces that connect us all through our instincts. Like I said, opening of awareness, the senses, all of it. Why else were we given gut instincts? Why does this world teach us to ignore pieces of ourselves? Anyway, came across a post about sage that I just believe sage is not necessary to ward off evil. And I just believe it's a myth. There's a lot of misinformation. Like I said, it's up to your spirit to pick up and resonate with what sits with you and what isn't. Keep coming back to the same old. I'm about to tell you. Here's the post I came across that inspired what I'm about to present to you. If you don't want to come in my house because I burn sage, it means the sage is working. People also, like spiritual people who practice that way, will also like to say that if you don't like sage, then you're the demon. Why do you know you're not from practicing it? I'm just curious, because you're just doing something that you're commanded to do, and you just follow what you're told. You don't create a mind of your own. You believe in sage because of what's written for you in front of your face. So you just regurgitate information out to the world. Do you even really know what you're talking about, what you believe in? Joke or not, the masses truly believe this to be true, that sage is to ward off evil, and if you don't like it, you're the evil. I don't practice spiritually this way. My guides show me power is within us to block evil permanently. Honestly, if sage and the rituals worked the way they say it does, then evil wouldn't keep being able to come back. It's manipulation of energy. I know how evil comes back. By allowing forgiveness is one way. Not expanding your mentality forever is the second way. You guys use sage because the ancestors did. Once the ancestors died, they realized how wrong they were and come to me for correcting the messages. Again, you can believe that or not, but I wouldn't be here saying this if I wasn't convinced it's true. Again, my belief, my intuition does not dilute or lose value based upon your reciprocation of belief. I know. And, a lot of people want to, a lot of your thoughts you don't think them, they come to you from somewhere. Just sit down and really think about it, or try to pay attention. About what's going on. Highly doubt people sitting around thinking about just different things. Ideas come to you from where? The sky and around and through us. Anyway, You guys use sage and practice rituals because the ancestors did. Once the ancestors died, they realized how wrong they were and come to me for correcting the messages. I don't tap into anything. I don't summon anything. What I need to know or do comes through my being inside only. Sage actually blocks your internal power from transforming. If you're still mentally struggling through the darkness and not being able to stand instead of powering through, then the answers are in your daily routine practices. Meaning if you are still afraid of the darkness or what's coming and using fear avoidance as your way of life, then the answers are in your daily routine practices. Because I keep rising with power the more I release certain ideologies that are just an idea, not actual facts. I'm not here to convince you. You can believe it or not. It will not change the truth. If you ask me and truly want to reach your prime power with vision, then put down the sage and rituals to pick up your mind. I really strongly suggest we do it differently than what has been carved for us. It's all twisted up. Again, take one good look around Earth. Where's the lie? Take one good look around Earth. And all the manipulation and especially in religion, anything that's dividing to conquer a group of people with conditions. You have to be this way, you have to do this, you have to do all these things in order to be accepted in the community. False. Just cherishing and worshiping life within us and around us is it. I don't know where all the other stuff came from. Oh, evil humans trying to mess with the brain chemicals. Because at the end of the day, manipulation twists up your brain chemicals. So if your brain chemicals are all mixed up and then your nervous system is malfunctioning, are you really sure that it's your intuition that's telling you to regurgitate these programmed thoughts? To believe that sage is to be practiced when, like I said, it blocks your power, blocks your elevation and evolution. Because it's the same practices that everybody's practicing over and over. And if they really worked, why are we still at war with evil? We got to do something different. We got to start peeling away the lies. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. Don't worry. Where was I at? If you ask me and truly want to reach your prime power with vision, then put down the sage, stop the rituals to pick up your mind. We should do it differently than what has been carved for us. It's all twisted up. The masses of spiritual people will tell you to expand your mind until you strike what they don't want to hear. They are the same ones using outdated rituals that dilute internal vision and dimensional messages from intuition. Facts. Soul fact. Again, this is from years and years of self-reflecting and just realizing that if all these things that we are being told about our history of Earth were true, why are we still in 2024 having to fight for human rights at all? Why is there still so much evil powering through? Why is there still so many new illnesses and cancers and slow death cycles coming about? It's coming from somewhere. I know where it's coming from. I'm sitting here telling you. Like I said, it's up to you to believe it or not. I'd like to also give a suggestion to how we can slow down this evil. Instead of forgiveness, remember to recover. Forgive and forget is how evil is able to recycle back to Earth. We block their way by letting truth hit the air. Don't bury any secrets or take them to your grave. There is nothing real about holding foul secrets to allow it to continue. You're enabling it. You're not real. You're an enabler. It's actually contributing to burying secrets, which is a lie, which gives evil more power. Again, enabling a lie. Instead of forgiveness, I suggest giving an opportunity for growth. If they cannot expand, then you confront them. Don't let it go. Speaking your mind gives light, love, and balance more power. To me, speaking your mind is for you, not for them. Even if they don't care what you have to say, you saying it allows that truth to hit the air. So if they continue their foolery, they have the higher forces to answer to. Because they're now being watched. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You live in complete transparency. If you're afraid to hurt feelings, to set boundaries, then you aren't being honest. Evil loves shame too. I'm going to close this out by giving a few pieces of advice and random things that I wrote on in my notes that I printed out that I was reading through that I felt were really empowering. When someone calls you sensitive, it's translation for I don't want to be held accountable for how I mistreat you. You can change your appearance, your career, your house, your car, your looks, etc. It's worthless if you don't expand your mentality. You can't learn from your mistakes if you spend your life denying them. No expansion. You never leave home. Highly sensitive to me, no, it's not to me, it's true. Highly sensitive actually means hyper-awareness. Once you begin to separate your emotions from incoming energy shifts, you'll become stronger naturally, blocking outside emotions from seeping into your system. Let me read it again. Highly sensitive actually means you're hyper-aware. Once you begin to separate your emotions from incoming energy shifts, you'll become stronger naturally, blocking outside emotions from seeping into your system. Resilience and wisdom isn't something you achieve. It's who you are. It's built. Don't just guard your focus. Hold it so you can... Don't just guard your focus. Hold it so you can maintain the mentality. You can only grow in solitude. It's nothing against anyone. If people can't respect your solitude, then there's a reason for it. Open your mind before your mouth when you speak to me. That's what I'm gonna try to remember what to say when people say disrespectful things to me, instead of allowing it doesn't penetrate my chest anymore. I just open your mind before your mouth before you speak to me, and pray for growth. They're going to look like, growth? What? You know what I mean? It's going to throw them off. I'm all about the mind fucks. Or throwing somebody off, throwing that shift off to reshift the energy in the room. And last but not least, don't let anger make a home inside of you. Find healthy ways to release it. This is one way that I do, a healthy way to release it. Because if not, I wake up hungry for justice, not vengeance, every single day. Justice and vengeance are two very different things. I was seeking vengeance before, destroying my life. Now I'm seeking justice, where I'm taking control of my life. And using my words and my mentality and my mind power to chip away this evil. Think about it. Take a second. Or take a day. Take 15 minutes, however long this video ends up being. It's deep stuff. Very empowering. You know, once again, a higher power chooses to empower you. It does not tear you down or make you live in shame. or it does not make you sacrifice something to get something. That's not how it works. You make a decision and it tries to do their best to support you and give you messages along the way if you're heading into muddy waters. It's up to us to listen or not. How high is how big is your opening of awareness to receive that wisdom part of your mind, wise mind? I forgot about that. I did a wise mind segment, I believe. Might have to find all my notes from that. But I'm telling you, wise mind mentality. I don't believe we were ever really lost. We just got buried. We have to, chip away those heavy pieces that weigh us down so we can be light and powerful and soar and expand our wings. And sometimes it's like we have to may have to clip off our spiritual wings so we can, that's what the shedding process is. We have to keep shedding. That's why I also, before I go, just reminded me of something else, another myth in the spiritual world. They say, the snake myth. Snakes are beautiful. They represent shedding and growing and expanding and new. I'd rather have a snake on my team versus a pig. To me, a pig, they'll gobble up anything. And they can pretty much digest anything but bone. No, I'm pretty sure they eat bones. I can't remember. Either way, but pigs pretty much, they'll eat and digest pretty much. They're garbage disposals. That's who should be getting a bad name. Now, that's what I call predators, capitalists. I call them pigs or worms. Squirm like worms. I love making worms squirm, baby. I'm out.